there, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time, welcome. You know, something I definitely hate as a Leo is when things don't go my way. Like when things don't go my way, like when I don't get my way, when things don't go how I expect them to go, when they don't feel how I expect them to feel or want them to feel. I don't like it. Like I just don't like it. Like it's not my preferred experience. And it's almost like Bashar says, if you know who Bashar is, then you know. It's like he's always like, then it's just showing you what your preferred experience is not. And it's just like, that is what I am realizing, like what I don't prefer to experience in my life. And you know, I feel like a lot of my life is shifting like very fast, but also like very slow at the same time. And ever since the time change, I swear time has like, and everything has like just flipped on its head, and like nothing really makes sense anymore. It's like everything's like reconfiguring itself, and I'm just having to adjust. I'm just having to shift. I'm just having to reintegrate and reorient my space inside and outside. I feel like anxiety is something that I've been recognizing that I absolutely do have. And you know, I don't really like to say it too much or put too much energy on that word, because when you give something attention, you know, what you focus on does create a certain energetic frequency and like amplification, right? What you focus on grows. But it's the truth. Like with all the changes that are going on in society and my own life, like there is this feeling of anxiety that I have around the uncertainty and the unknown and everything changing and visibility and putting myself out there. And what I'm finding is like all these insecurities are coming up around like my enoughness and like connection and being vulnerable again, and you know, continuously like putting myself out there and not holding back and stepping into a bigger energy, my more authentic, most authentic energy. I feel like some people could look at me and think like, well, you have anxiety? Like, wow, you're awkward? Wow. But it's like, you know, I'm a regular person, you know, and I'm not really regular, no shade. Like, I'm not really regular. But like, I am a person, like I am a human, and so like I do have insecurities, and I do have bad days, and I do have anxiety, and I also want to get into body dysmorphia because that's also a thing. And how I realized I actually had body dysmorphia was that I had dreams, and in some dreams I was like fat, and I had like pockets of like skin, and like you could just, it was like distorted, but it was like a fat pocket like on my stomach, and then a fat pocket on my leg. Like it was just very like weird. And then I had another weird dream where I was like super skinny, and like I was like seeing my bones. And then I was on TikTok, and I was in somebody's live, and she was like, some of y'all are figuring out that you have body dysmorphia or something like that. And I was like, I knew that's what that was. And today I took a picture of myself and my body, and I was just like, I literally can't stand body dysmorphia, bro, because literally like sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, I am gaining so much weight, like I cannot control this weight, like I hate how I look, like this is not fit, like I don't like how I feel, I don't like how I look. And then some days I'm like, wow, you look awesome, like your body is so nice, like wow, I love your body is great, you're just a perfect person, like everything about you is great. I'm just like, body dysmorphia is so real. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so real. Like life is so real. Like it's actually hard to exist. And like I don't think we acknowledge that enough, but like truly, like it is hard to exist. Like to wake up and just like do shit for yourself and for life and contribute to society and contribute to your own life and make choices and take actions. It's just like, oh my God. And you're like, oh brother, this guy stinks. Like it's so uncomfortable also just like adjusting to a new reality. Like I'm adjusting to a new reality, as I'm sure so many of us are, right, within the world, but also in our personal lives. It's like I don't know who I am anymore, but at the same time, I've never felt more me. And I don't even know if that makes sense or how that makes sense, but like, I know it makes sense because it just feels right and I know it to be true. And like, I'm just kind of rebuilding everything brick by brick, and it's like, it feels like so much pressure, but then it's also so light and free and beautiful, but then it's also so chaotic and it feels like a mess. And it's like, every time I try to like put it back together and like this nice neat puzzle, like my perfectionist tendencies, life is like, yeah, about that, let me throw you another Emmy. Oh, and that's how we circle back to the beginning of this conversation, where I'm like, I literally don't like when things don't go my way. Like, I want to have just like good days, good vibes all the time. But you know what? Contraction is going to come. Contrast is going to come. And it's better to know how to deal with that contrast when it appears, when it's happening, right? To be stretched and primed for it, than to be caught off guard. So in a way, I'm also very thankful for these moments in this moment, because it's just like, okay, it's teaching me how to have more self-compassion, be more patient, open my heart, relax a little bit, stop trying to rush, take my time, make decisions, take steps. But at the same time, it's like, this is so uncomfortable and I just don't like this. But at the same time, I kind of do love it as a soul, like as a person, because it's just like, as a person with a soul, because my soul already knows the way and my soul is already so ready, but like my human ego mind is like,
this is not part of the plan. This is not right. There is no way that this can be part of it. Something's going wrong right now because I am not feeling like I was yesterday.
And God in life is just like, relax, babe. Okay, relax. This is a normal part of reality. It's weird having to adjust to new life while at the same time, like, literally creating the new life. Like, I'm adjusting to it while at the same time I'm actually creating it. Like, I'm adjusting to it while at the same time, like, I'm literally having to take action within it and live within it. Like, bruh, can I get a break? Can I? So yeah, I just feel like I've really been expanding as a person, and like even my energy is expanding and like my expression is expanding. Everything's expanding. But at the same time, it's like expansion doesn't mean there is no contrast, and that contrast can be uncomfortable when like you're so ready to expand and you're so ready to just be there already. And like through this process, I'm also realizing like the importance of the process and the importance of the climb. And wherever you're watching this, however you're watching this, you know, I guess that's the message here. Like, remember the climb. You know, it's a climb, it's a walk, it's not a race, it's not a rat race, it's not a hurry up and get there. There can be patience, there can be self-compassion, there can be changes in how you operate with yourself and within your life and how you adjust to things. I think that both inside of our own personal lives, in my own personal life, and in the world, and inside of our world, everything is shifting, everything is changing. We're creating new lives while also being called to embody them in a new way, as we're also changing and shifting. And so it's just like, allow these moments and really just, you know, of course, after you crash out or do whatever you need to do, because I feel that too, right? Because I will crash out. I will. Maybe it may not look how you think a crash out would look, but like I may get a little flustered and like, oh my god, I'm gonna rip my hair out. But you know, after that, it's like, okay, let me just take a moment, right? Let myself know I'm here. I'm not gonna abandon you. I've got your back, even if right now I just don't really like this and I'm so deeply uncomfortable. This is part of the climb, and this is part of the growth process. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. And I know I've been missing for a couple weeks, and we're gonna get back at it, but here I am. Anyways, guys, I hope you're having a great night, evening, day, whenever you're watching this. And until next time, bye.